Scott, that was a lot of fun for I think in the stands and stuff to watch. For you, what did you think of that offensive explosion for your team tonight?
Yeah, it was good to see. I mean, obviously it was a good hockey game. I mean, the first period was a battle. Obviously, I think the second period was great. They were the better team, even though we won that period. We came out ahead, which was huge. I thought our last couple of shifts in that period were good, but our guys battled, you know, clawed back in it, and we got a big goal from Swains. But I thought that shift, they did a really good job of pressuring the puck and kind of keeping things alive. So it was a good momentum left going into the third, and obviously capitalized on some opportunities and had a pretty good third period. But you need to beat a good team. So it was good to see. It was good to see after, you know, not finding the net very much last week.
North Dakota took that 2-goal lead in the second there, captains in the penalty box, and you guys responded with Shorty, a power play goal, and swinging at the end there. I mean, that's a pretty good testament of this team's resolve.
Yeah, you know, and then Louis ended up in the box and joined us in a couple of killers. I mean, it was could have went either way, but the second goal was a big goal. We didn't allow them to extend their lead and cut it back and kind of, like I said, claw back in it and you know, finish with a pretty good third period. So we need to follow it up tomorrow with 3 good periods.
Funny when you go along that story like the same club, and halfway through the game it's 3-1. You're playing really well. Were you wondering like what's it going to take, and then all of a sudden you get the great shorthander goal?
Not really. I mean, they capitalized on, you know, obviously they got the goal, and you know, they can score too, right? So I liked how we started the game. I thought our compete level and battle level was good because you know they're going to bring that. And, just the way the game goes, there's ebbs and flows. And I'm just happy our guys stayed with the game. Like I said, I think the second goal was probably the biggest goal because if it goes to 4-1, you probably don't know, right? But just make sure we come out tomorrow and hopefully try and get the first run and try and play the lead. Try and play catch up all the time.
That short-handed goal that makes it look kind of like touching lighting the fuse, and you know you scored 6 after that.
Yeah, there's always things that can trigger things. I don't know. Like I said, I think that was a really important goal.
Yeah.
They killed, extend their lead, and we were able to cut it back to 1, and a lot better deficit to come back from. And like I said, our guys just stayed with it and got a couple more, and had some momentum going into the third period. And thought our guys played a good third period and capitalized on a couple more.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
We figured since you were willing to talk with a sad face on last Saturday, we owe you a happy interview here.
Yeah, there you go.
After a win. You can thank Carson for creating that role during his captaincy. Wolfie, the response by this team in the second period there when they fell behind 3-1, just how big of a moment and how big of a second half of the period was that?
It was huge. Obviously getting that goal on the penalty kill helps a lot, builds momentum, and yeah, it's just we're sticking with the game, and we're battling through adversity. Being down 3-1 we're not down on the bench or anything. We're still fighting. We're not out of the game until the end of the buzzer rings. But no, I think I like our adversity, and we just got to keep on going forward and look for tomorrow.
Did you have any magic phrases there to get the misconduct?
Say that again?
Did you have a magic phrase that earned you the misconduct?
That's got to stay on the ice.
Mom winning out again?
You'll be fine.
You stayed in the game, so that's what matters, right?
Exactly. I'll be here tomorrow.
Captain's coaches said about the second goal was a big one. Captain's Shorty, while both you and Louis are sitting there in the box together, 2 key penalty killers. Just how big was that? How big of a spark was that for the team?
It was a huge goal. I mean, obviously momentum boost. Being down on penalty kill doesn't help, but yeah, it was a big deal, big goal, huge kill. But I gotta say, it's all on Scott for the pass. Keps just happened to bury it.
Swaney's goal there at the end of the second. What kind of impact did that make, giving you guys a lead and going into the third as to maybe just being tied?
Yeah, same thing. I mean, obviously, the goal at the end of the period is huge. Going into the break with that kind of confident and that we can battle and keep going. But yeah, we came out third period, really had a good start, and just kept it going from there.
How do you carry that momentum into tomorrow?
Play the same way we played tonight. That's it. Simple as that.
That same kind of spark and energy and tempo that you had there at the start of the game. You need
Yeah,
that
I mean,
again, right?
first 5 minutes we were on them. I feel like just the vibe to the night was a good one, and we just got to keep that going in tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have the same success.
Cool. Thanks, Wolff.
Good. Yep. Thanks, guys.
So that was like rink ratting in the world, wasn't it?
Yeah, yes.
That was an unbelievable goal scorer's goal. I mean,
Thank
you just
you.
kind of casually went to your backhand and did it hit the crossbar?
I think so, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
And you just kind of threw it. It was bing.
Koepke, both your goals tonight came within, like 30 seconds of when they score. Kind of take me through your mentality, kind of helping this team bounce back from 2 North Dakota goals.
Yeah, obviously, every time we get scored on, first response shift is always huge. So I think everything just kind of worked out well. I thought that was kind of one of our strong points all game was the way we responded. Even when we were down 3-1, we were still playing hard, and I think that's eventually why we won the game.
Early, the first 5 minutes tempo was pretty high here tonight. Complete opposite I felt like last weekend.
Yeah.
But North Dakota was on you. As this game went on, it seemed like you and especially Cole were really able to get out into some open space and just get room to work out there. What allowed things to open up?
I think just playing hard all game. Like I said, when we were down 3-1, we didn't panic. We just kept playing our game. That's all I got to say.
Is it just sticking with that tempo that opened things up here again?
Yeah,
North
I'd say
Dakota,
that.
or
Sticking with the game plan and just, battling through everything. Never panicked when we were down, just stuck with it. Some huge goals there before we were going into the third period there to go up 4-3, and then, coming in, we just knew we had to finish off the game, and that was a great third period by all of us.
what was the vibe in the locker room like in the second intermission after Smitty pops in that goal there? For the intermission?
We just tried to stay even keel, kind of, not to get too ahead of ourselves. We knew it wasn't going to be an easy third, but that's been our thing, I guess UMD's thing for the last couple of years. Or we close out games in the third, so we just had to do that, and we'd be good.
How about growing up in Warroad? Was there any pressure to go to North Dakota?
No. That is where most everyone from there goes, but I think my choice here worked out well for me, and I'm
for sure.
happy with it.
But it's kind of a pipeline there.
Yeah.
Does it give you any other lift to show the people back home that you made the right choice? Put a couple in against the North Dakota team that they kind of favor?
Yeah, obviously that feels good, I'd say. Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Kobe.
Thanks, Kobe. What's that?
Is that like a touch football play or what? Like, Dad says, you go deep, I'll hit you. He flips it out there. That was unbelievable play.
Yeah, it's just a heads-up play for him. A lot of time on the power play, we harp on exiting, making sure we get that puck the whole 200 feet, make them go all the way back. And I guess I just they kind of beat me up the ice, and I got caught behind them, and he made a good stand on the blue line and picked his head up and had great poise to just kind of put that in a spot where I could skate into it.
So what happened when you went to the net? There was a little action there. You didn't just go in and put it in. What happened? Did you have to get a rebound?
Yeah, I actually got a rebound. I think I went to initially. I think I was kind of just wanted to get on next at a tough angle, and it went off his stick and kind of right back to me. And I just kind of just tried to jam it, and I think it kind of just muscled through his pad and just kind of rode up his stick, and kind of a lucky bounce, but we'll take it.
It was the biggest goal of the day. That was a huge goal. I mentioned this to Scott. You're down 3-1. You played really well. It's the halfway point of the game. You're down 3-1. It's like, is this team ever going to score again? And then you get this goal. The team gets 6 after that. That's one of 6 you got in the second half of the game. It really kind of ignited the team.
Yeah, like you said, we were down 3-1 halfway through. We weren't playing a bad game at all by means. We just weren't getting all of our bounces. And anytime we can get a special teams goal, power play, or penalty kill, it gives us momentum. And us giving them shorthanded might can be a little depleting to the team who's on the power play. I think that kind of just gave us like a big energy boost and really got us back into the game. And then from there, the goals started to come, and we just kept building that momentum and played a great game.
Cole, what allowed things to open up? This is very up-tempo, back and forth, up and down game to start, but it seemed like everywhere you guys were, there was a green jersey there, kind of your path offensively, but as this game wore on, man, you guys had a lot of time and space to work with. Would you end up with 3-4 breakaways or something like that? So what allowed things to open up for you guys offensively?
I think it was just our kind of relentless forecheck. I mean, we had a lot of goals where we just had sustained offensive time. We were able to get a couple changes on them, get them tired, and we worked on that big this weekend, getting in, getting hard on their D, because they're a great team defensively. They're going to swarm us, and they're going to work just as hard. So, I mean, it's not just back checking through the blue line to keep it in the zone. Like, we can stop plays in that neutral zone and quick counterattack. And I think our team did a good job of never quitting. It's all about those second and third efforts, and we did a good job of that, and we were able to kind of catch them a few times.
This is kind of a different defensive strategy used against you guys than last week, where St. Cloud was kind of packing it in between the face-off dots. North Dakota, you kind of felt was swarming you guys early on, right?
Yeah, they're definitely a more in-your-face type team. They're a hard team. They don't really have any weaknesses. They're good through and through. They're big, strong, fast, and skilled. And we knew they were going to come at us, and our plan was to hold our ground and push back, and we did a great job of that.
Some people watching on TV last week said to me, I almost fell asleep. You know, with the shortless game, I thought it was great that some people thought that. Nobody fell asleep tonight.
Yeah, no, that was good. I mean, last weekend was tough offensively. Ran to, give credit to St. Cloud. They played good defensively, and their goalie was hot. But I mean, we can't go through games scoring 1 goal a weekend. That's just not going to cut it. And we just have to bear down more and kind of have heavier sticks around there in front of the net. We did that tonight, and we were able to put some home.
More fun to be home than scoring a touchdown, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Cole.
Yep, thank you.
Thanks, Cole.